in the das, and Hashem should give me what to say, how to say, what to say, to know who I'm saying it to. Baruch Hashem, I've been made very aware that most of the Chevra here inside this yeshiva did not come here because you needed to see a handsome rabbi like AY every day. Every day you get such a cutie, you can go and hang out with Baruch Hashem. And as a result, unfortunately, of Hashem sometimes sending us through the darkest times and the darkest places, what happens is, because we've had it so hard, then after that we get it so soft, right? And so it's always hard to figure out the balance of what is it that I really need to grow, what it is I really need to push myself. Especially in these days, in this generation, is very, very hard. There was something said by the Rebbe P.S. Cessna Rebbe, and he said that before the war, the way that Hashem led the world, the way that Hashem was managing the world was much more so in the way of din, was much more harder before the war. After the war, it's only by love, and I think it's by love and chesed. I think those were the two. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was by love and chesed. So we stand at a time right now where there's so much din, so much chesed, so much love. Everything's all over the place and out of the place, and nobody really knows exactly what to apply it and when to apply it. And Ramchal says in the beginning on Mesilat Yesharim, said that as a result of people studying Torah, studying it very, very hard and very, very hard, they could be Talmidei Chachamim. It was making no differentiation between where the people were in terms of the Torah study. But he said, but neglecting to study works of Musar and studying them properly, then it's very, very hard for a person to know which meter to apply and at what time and which time or whatever. So as a result of the harshness that we had to deal with, whatever, dealing with the system, we'll call the system. And then after that, then we have to deal with all the pampers and all the softness and everything else. First off, you should know that there's one major nakuda that everybody needs to know, that Hashem is head over the heels in love with every single one of us. Every single one of us. Anytime a person, and I know you hear it, but hear it from me, I'm telling you, I came from the furthest places. Hashem is head over the heels in love with every single one of you, and He will do anything that He possibly can to call out to a person, even if it's something that in our own level of understanding we think is unfair, unjust, not right. Most of the day, Rabbi Nachman says that every single moment of the day, Hashem is doing everything He can to try to wake a person up just a little bit, to notice that He's there, just to notice that I'm here and I'm calling for you. I'm not coming to hurt you, but I know what's best for you, and I am what's best for you. So I'm doing everything in my power in order to wake you up just a little bit, that I can have you close to me, because I know that once you're by me, that everything is going to be smooth sailing. It's going to be okay. Not meaning that we won't have any ups and downs, but a person that has Hashem knows how to live. He knows how to weather the storm. Like Rabbi Akiva, when he was going in the tides, he knew when to duck his head, and when he was able to live with Hashem, even in the water, even in the hardest places. Another thing a person needs to know, outside of that, Hashem gave a person every single thing that you would need in order to finish your tikkun. Everything that you're going to need and everything that you're going to be able to accomplish is already inside of you. Rabbi Nachman says there's only a few items, some pechela, that Hashem left for you, that each person was born and brought into this world, and he lost something and he's supposed to find it. He's got something, but he's supposed to find it. Where did Hashem leave the pechela? He says by the tzaddikim. It says by the tzaddikim, a person has an aveda, you have a lost, you have something over there, pechela with your name on it, and you need to go pick it up. And once you get it, you're going to discover new levels of avodas Hashem, new levels of kirvas Hashem. You are going to start flying. You're going to have emunah like you've never had emunah before. And you are going to know Hashem. One time, one of the maskilim came to Rav Nissim Black, and he asked him over there, he says, how do you know there's a Hashem? Have you seen him? He said, yeah, I saw Hashem. He said, are you sure? Yeah, have you seen Hashem? He said, no, I saw Hashem. Meaning, a boy's side, there's an emunah in Hashem that's so real and it's so tangible that it says, if the person saw Hashem. It's a real thing. It says, if the person saw Hashem himself. Because the emunah is so strong in Hashem and it's so real that it's as if I saw him. Case in point, how do we know? Right? What comes out of emunah? Bitachon, right? Person believes in Hashem. Eventually, after believing in Hashem, you come to trust Hashem. Because why? We start to know that Hashem, there's nothing else. Ain't no member, no, there's nothing but Hashem. So why would we put our trust in anything else, right? I didn't